Hey, what's up, everybody? Surprise, surprise. You're in my kitchen, and I just thought of this on a whim. Okay, so forgive me. This is not a professional cooking show or anything like that. Um, I don't know. I just wanted to show you guys what I'm doing. I'm actually preparing um, some chicken thighs. All right, just regular chicken thighs. Um, and I like chicken thighs, one, because I feel like I get more bang for my buck, if you will. They're good sized pieces, and they're easy to take the skin off of them. Okay, because of course with the skin you have a lot of your fat and grease in the skin. So I have a bag over to the side that I put the skin in, and what I do, I wrap the bag up and put it in the freezer, and then when it's time, trash day, I take it out, throw it in the trash. That way, if it's sick, because trash day was actually today's Thursday, and so they've already picked up the trash. So, I dropped my daughter off, then I came back, and on the way back home, I stopped at the grocery store, and see, even this fat, see all that, I just cut that off. Again, I'm not a chef. I'm not even a home cook. This is what I cook mostly: chicken, baked chicken, and this is the primary source, or one of the main sources of my protein. As you know, I'm doing Body Beast, and which is bodybuilding. So I'm in the process of building my body up with muscle, and so you need muscle to make muscle, along with other nutrition. So I was sitting here doing this. I already started some of it. Let me see if I can show you this while dropping. So that's the pan right there that I'm putting the chicken in, and so I figure, let you in on my dietary process. This is what I do on a regular basis. Chicken is my primary protein, and then also I use, let me show you, this is another product I use, protein powder. So I do that as well. And of course, I have this, a Shakeology. So those are things I do on a daily basis. Those two, I combine them. And I know Team Beachbody, at one point they had a protein powder. I wasn't able to find it on the website. I'm going to look to see if it's back. Sometimes they'll pull products, redo the formula, make them better, and then they bring them back with a whole new line. They still have the performance products, but that's what I do. Shakeology alone has like 16 grams of protein. So I just kind of want to give you a little insight into the nutrition side of what I do on a regular basis. Then I'll have usually we'll have the frozen vegetables. It's not as good as fresh, but they're not that bad as far as the sodium content. I know I mentioned in yesterday's video. Fresh is always better, because you're not going to have as much of the preservatives and salt, sodium. That's the killer right there. Some people, they might wonder why their blood pressure is up, and they're like, oh, I don't put salt on my food, and I don't know why my blood pressure is up. But if you look at the stuff you're eating, that's the culprit. It's the canned stuff. It's the stuff in boxes. You know, anything that's pretty much in a package. If it's not fresh, it's going to be loaded with sodium. So when you start looking at that, and especially again, if you get a calorie counter, especially the one I use, MyNet Diary, which is awesome, and it actually can calculate the calories. Because like this is another product, Honey Bunches of Oats, and I eat this every morning with a banana, about a cup of milk. And so with this calorie counter, stuff that I did before, I don't have to type it in again. I could just copy it to the next day if I'm doing the same thing. And so you see there's a list of things, and sodium is one of the things that's in this product. And so I have to be mindful about the other foods that I eat throughout the day, so my sodium count doesn't get too high. And so this particular app will show me that if I've gone over the limit, it'll tell me what food I ate that had the sodium in it, that basically sent it over the limit. So those kind of that's a great tool to have if you want to be mindful of your diet, to eat better, and you'll find that it becomes easier, because now that I have that app, which is free, doesn't cost anything. Now that I have that app, every time I'm hungry or I'm ready to eat, and plus I schedule my meals, so it cuts out the need for snacking. So I have scheduled times that I eat. I eat 5 meals a day. And I determine what I'm going to eat in each of those meals. And this calorie counter has 4 categories. It has breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and then it has a category for snacks. So every time I'm eating something in between breakfast, lunch, or lunch and dinner, that's considered my snacks. And so I'll put it in the snack category, and it'll just add up all my snacks. But I try to do healthy snacks, so it's not like I'm eating potato chips and stuff like that. I might have some popcorn, an apple. I might have a couple of boiled egg whites. I throw out the yolk and stuff like that. So even when you're eating your snacks, you want them to be healthy snacks, healthy food. That's what it's about. And so I'm almost finished this, and I guess I'll post this both on Facebook and YouTube. What the heck? And get that done. I'll have to erase it from my phone once I do that, so I can make room for my workout for the day. I'm scheduled to do my bulk arms, which is it's fun. I like doing arms. It's a little challenging, but I love it. I mean, who doesn't like big arms? Especially for men. And women may like defined arms. Really. I remember people commenting on Viola Davis. I think one of the last times she won an award, and she was on the red carpet, and people just talk about how good shape she's in. She was just really cut. She wear the sleeveless dress, the back out dress, and people are looking at her from the back. Just developed, and it still looks beautiful. She didn't look manly or anything like that. She looked very healthy, very attractive. And that is, you want to appear attractive to a man when you are, when you have that athletic look to your body, and it's not overdone. With anything, even men can overdo it with bodybuilding. I've seen it. It's crazy. does come a point where you have to ask yourself, okay, when is it enough? When am I big enough? So I'm of course nowhere near that point. So I don't have to ask myself that question. I won't have to ask myself that question in a long time. So I'm done with this part of it. So, and then the seasonings is basic. I do pepper, of course you do what you want. I mean, this is not a cooking show. I'm not showing you how to cook or bake chicken. I'm just showing you what I do as part of my dietary intake, because you see me working out, and it's, that's only one part of it. And then now I got the garlic powder. I like the garlic powder, so I'll sprinkle that on there. And I'm a big, I love seasoning food, and this is some Montreal chicken flavored seasoning. Get all these from the grocery store. Nothing, there's nothing too fancy. And so what I do, I season both sides. Probably too much. It's probably, probably don't need to do. Well, you know what? I'm not going to do both sides today. Okay? Because I want to cut back even on the seasoning. Some of these seasonings have sodium in it and stuff like that. So that's it. So let me put this over here. Oh, you can see that. So this is it. A whole rack of chicken. And I'll set my phone. So I put this in. I bake it on one side for about an hour. Then I flip it, bake it on the other. Let it bake on the other side so it's even. And that's it. So that's part of my nutritional regimen I wanted to share with you guys, to let you know. And this is easy. You buy a pack of these. This will last me and my family a few days. My wife, she's gone vegan. She's doing vegan. She's still doing that. It's been months now. So mainly this is for my daughter and I. My daughter will eat this. I'll eat it. And so this will last us several days. And then I'll be back at the grocery store. It's hard to stock. I don't want to like stocking up because I don't like putting it in the freezer. And then you got to wait for it to thaw. And, or you put it in the refrigerator. If you wait too long, it goes bad. So usually I just buy maybe 1-2 packs at a time. So it doesn't go bad. So that's it. Have any questions, you can always contact me. Again, I'm not an expert, but I'm learning as I go, and there's so much information on the internet, so I encourage you to utilize the resources that are at your disposal and really educate yourself on proper nutrition. Team Beachbody's website is loaded with information to help you, blogs to help you take better care of yourself, and that's what we're about. Okay, we're far beyond your typical fitness company that's again only interested in selling you products. No, we want you to be healthy. We want you to be successful at your goals, and we want you to make it a lifestyle. So this is not a temporary thing. I'll be doing this for the rest of my life as God gives me the grace. So I encourage you to do the same. You can do it. It's not hard. All right? God bless you.